Well, this is the last day of 2020. It has been a roller coaster this year. A lot of ups and downs. Of course, at the end of the year, we had over 20 million COVID cases in the US alone, and over 350,000 deaths. And this will be a year that we'll always remember. This has been the 8th worst year in American history. Of course, the Spanish flu was up there, and so was the U.S. Civil War was probably the worst event of all. And a happy birthday going out to former Dodger manager Jim Tracy. Happy birthday to former NBA player Brent Barry, and to former pitchers Rick Aguilera, Esteban Loaiza, and Ronald Belisario, and to broadcaster Joe Simpson. Well, it's going to be in the 60s today. It's in the 40s right now, so the weather for the New Year is going to be, it's going to be in the 40s tonight. I'm sure in Times Square it's going to be a lot colder, where for the first time in history, Times Square will be virtual. And of course, tomorrow would have been the Rose Parade in Pasadena and the Rose Bowl game as well. Not this time. First time since World War II that we haven't had an event in Pasadena. And good win by the Lakers last night over the Spurs, 121-107. And yes, the Lakers are the reigning NBA champions. And I'm hoping and praying that the Lakers will repeat in 2021. And yes, we're going to have an abbreviated 72-game schedule. I'm not sure about baseball just yet, but I know it's going to be less than 162 games. Maybe without fans at the start of the season, and maybe by the All-Star break, we'll start letting fans in limited numbers. And maybe by September, we'll have full houses again. And yes, the Dodgers are going into next season as the reigning World Series champions. And yes, I'm hoping that the Dodgers will repeat, which no team has done since the New York Yankees more than 2 decades ago. And of course, the last National League team to repeat were the Cincinnati Reds of the 70s. That's why it's so hard to repeat in baseball now, because of free agency, salary. And yeah, the Angels are trying to make the playoffs for the first time since 2014. They haven't won a division since then, and they're going to try to get in as a wild card. But the Angels haven't been to the World Series or won it since 2002, so it's almost been 2 decades for the team in Orange County. And for the San Diego Padres, since acquiring Blake Snell and Yu Darvish, they got slightly better, so they're trying to compete with us, meaning that the Dodgers and Padres will likely finish 1-2 in our division, and the Padres are the only team in California that has not won a World Series. The A's are looking good. Yeah, they'll probably win the Western Division again. And the Giants they're also in rebuilding mode like the Angels are. So meanwhile, be safe out there tonight, whatever you do. Don't drink and drive. Stay home if you can. And like I said, no gatherings this year for New Year's. And I'll talk to you later. Peace out.